Do you know that you can move to Canada as a permanent resident without being in the Canada Express entry, without getting a job first, and you will be eligible to move to Canada as a permanent resident? Besties, information they say is power, and that is why Mama Positivity is all out this season to empower you to dig information out to assist you and make sure that you land in Canada in 2023 and beyond. Dear Positivity Gang, in today's video, I am going to open your eyes to an amazing opportunity that will enable you to move with your family to Canada without any job offer, and you will be working in Canada. Dear Positivity Gang, this is a very interesting video. I will encourage you to stick with me to the end of this video so you don't miss any important information. If you are seeing this beautiful face for the first time, my name is Adeze. I make videos about relocation, how you can move to your dream country. I give you free information on this channel. You might want to be part of the Positivity Gang by clicking on the subscribe button down below and joining the family. Besties, you might also want to give this video a big like. This is the only way YouTube will recommend this video to a lot of people out there that will find this information interesting. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you guys for your constant support. I am not taking this for granted. May God bless you all as you subscribe to my channel and as you keep supporting this channel. You might also want to hit the share button, share this video so that others will come and see this information. With that being said, besties, remember I am not on Telegram as other kings. Don't you ever chat with anybody claiming to be me on Telegram. That is not me. Anything you are doing with that person is to your own risk. If you want to reach out to me, you can send me a DM on my Instagram handle or you book a one-on-one session. The link is in the description box of all my videos. With that being said, besties, let's go into this video. Let me introduce you to this amazing program. In today's video, I am taking you guys to the beautiful province of Saskatchewan. Guys, I don't know if I pronounced it very well. Trust me, I am finding it difficult to pronounce these Canadian provinces. I've said this thing before, Saskatchewan or Saskatchewan. I don't know anyone it is. I will write it on the screen. You know what I'm talking about. So, besties, Saskatchewan have different immigration programs for you all, but I will be taking it one step at a time because if I should put everything together, it will become confusing to you and you will not know the one to go for. In today's video, I am discussing about Saskatchewan occupation in demand. In my previous video, I talked about Nova Scotia occupation in demand. And in that one, Nova Scotia wants you to get an employer before you can apply. But the good news with this one is that the province of Saskatchewan is saying to you, if your occupation is in demand, you don't need to get a job offer. Just apply to us, put what is called an expression of interest. Once you apply, we will look at your occupation. If we confirm that you have the skills, that this occupation is really in demand, and you have all it takes, we will invite you to apply for permanent residence direct. Besties, with this program, you don't need to be on the Canada Express entry. Another sweet thing about this program is there is no age limit, besties. No matter your age, you are allowed to come via this program. So far, your occupation is in demand in Saskatchewan. Did you understand it? You don't need to get an employer. You don't need to be in the Canada Express entry. Now, let's talk about the NOCs that are qualified to apply for these occupations in demand in Saskatchewan. Number one is TER0 NOCs. So those of you that are in management positions, TER1, TER2, TER3. Healthcare assistants, good news, you are qualified under this criteria. Engineers, all of you are qualified under this criteria. As much, there is a list that they showed for excluded occupations in this criteria. I will discuss all that in this video. With that being said, besties, let's go deep into this video. In this video, I will be telling you the eligibility criteria. What and what do you need to have before you can be able to go ahead and apply for this? I will be discussing the documents you have. They advise you before you start, have these documents at hand. We will discuss these documents in this video. Once you gather these documents, proceed and start your application. In this video, I will be teaching you how to apply. So besties, at this point, I will encourage you to get your popcorn and chilled Pepsi to sit down, relax, and watch Mama Positivity take you step by step on how to achieve this particular one. Let's go onto my screen, besties. So guys, we are on my screen. You can see International Skilled Worker Occupation in Demand. All right, so I want us to look at the documents that will require the eligibility criteria. I want you to hear from the horse's mouth. I don't want it to be that Mama Positivity is the one saying these things. All right, so we are right now on my screen. Let's hear from the horse's mouth. This subcategory is for skilled workers who don't have a job offer in Saskatchewan but are highly skilled in and demand occupation. 2. Intended to reside in Saskatchewan as a permanent resident. Note: all nominees with temporary work permits must reside in Saskatchewan. 3. Must meet the criteria. Criteria can change at any time, but we will use what was on this website when you first got your application. So you guys, let's look at the eligibility criteria. What are the things that you need to have for you to be eligible to apply through this route, besties? Remember, you don't need a job offer and you don't need to be in the Canada Express entry profile. This is so sweet if you ask me. So look at the eligibility. To be eligible, you must pay a non-refundable $350 application fee online by Visa. It is the last step in order to submit your application. All right, so now you may qualify if you live outside of Canada or have proof of legal status in Canada. So you can say international applicant if you live outside of Canada. For those of you that will say Mama Positivity is not for us. 2, you are not a refugee claimant. 3, you score a minimum of 60 points out of 110 on the SIMP point assessment grid. I will explain this better. All right, now you have a language score of at least 4 CLB. So the minimum they can take is 4, band 4. All right, have completed post-secondary education, training or apprenticeship that is comparable to that in Canada. All right, you must have earned a diploma, certificate or degree related to your intended occupation. To find out if your education is related to your intended occupation, you can review the employment requirements section of your National Occupation Code. All right. Education outside of Canada, you must submit an educational assessment, ECA, so they need ECA reports. Now, individuals who have completed trades or job training as part of their high school education must instead apply for these ones. Have work experience that is high skilled and not on the excluded occupation list. Guys, I will show you guys the excluded occupation list. All right, so you must have a minimum of 1 year of full-time, minimum of 30 hours per week paid work experience in a skilled occupation over the past 10 years and all that. Your work experience must be related to your occupation and education. All right, good. You must need to provide proof of professional status or of eligibility. That's if it's applicable to you. Have proof of settlement funds. You need to show proof of fund that you take care of yourself in Saskatchewan. So now, for you to apply, you must submit an expression of interest. Besties, I have quickly shown you the eligibility requirements. So if you have all these things that is listed on the screen, besties, you are good to go. How does this thing work? It's very simple. Once you look at yourself, ask yourself, Ada Kings, do you qualify for this? I am a healthcare assistant. Yes, healthcare assistance is needed for this program. All right. Do I have the IELTS that is required? Do I have I done my ECA report? If I have answered these questions and I have all that is required, I will go on and do what is called expression of interest. Expression of interest is not the main application. And expression of interest is for you to express interest in that category, in that job. All right. So when you apply online for the expression of interest, they will now put you in a pool. All right. They will put you in a pool with other people that have expressed interest. There will be a draw. They do this draw based on the information you provide for them. All right. There's a lot of factors that hinders this draw. Your IELTS, a lot of factors. All right. The job you are applying for, is it really in demand? So when they check all these things and they notice that yes, this person, you have to have 60 out of the 110 points. They notice that yes, your profession is in demand. That is it. All right. Once they notice that, then they will send you an invite. So when they send you an invite, you now apply to SIMP. All right. Occupation Saskatchewan Immigration Nominee Program. So when they approve it, you just take your nomination letter to the IROCC portal and apply for your permanent residence. That is it, guys. It's that simple. Nothing more, nothing less. See, now I want to teach you first of all how to check for your NOC. All right, to check if your NOC is in the particular TER. They say they need TER 0, 1, 2, and 3. All right, so let me teach you how to know if your profession is among what is needed before you consider applying. This is very important. So let's go to my screen, besties. Platform. So you come down here and you type your job here. Let me say I'm a healthcare assistant, and I keep saying this, they call it nurse aid. So I'll put nurse aid in there. When I put nurse aid, you click on search. Guys, look at it. Now my nurse aid is out. Coming down, you can see my occupation code is 33102. So I am qualified because they need TER 3. Look at it, my TER is 3. All right. So matching job titles and other healthcare occupations. Can you guys see that my occupation is needed? All right. So I am good to apply. All right. Let's say you are a mechanical engineer, for example. You come up there, you type mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer. You search. We come down. Mechanical engineer, guys. You can see your TAR is 0. It can also fall in 1. It can also fall in 2. So as a mechanical engineer, you are qualified to do what? To apply. That is it. Next is, after you have searched for your NOC and your NOC is in the particular TER that is required for this program, the next thing you should do is to create an expression of interest. Then let's go, besties, and create an expression of interest. We will be doing that on my screen. I want you guys to learn how to do it. I'm creating an expression of interest for the first time on this program. So, besties, let's go and see how to do it. But note, you will not have two profiles at the same time. So those of you that will come to tell me, my positivity, I was once a teacher. Before teaching, I come back to be a healthcare assistant. At the end of the day, I am now an engineer. My sister, choose one place that you want to stand, because with this program, you will create only one profile. You will not have two expression of interest profiles. So know the profession. You know that you really have a ground that you can show evidence that you are doing this thing and apply for that particular one. So let's go to my screen, besties. Besties, I will come here. They say create an expression of interest profile. I will leave this link for you guys in the description box. So I will come there. I will click on that. It's loading, besties. So you guys, Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program, guys. So now they said log into SIMP online. All right. So you will want to come down here and click on create an account. Circumstantial Immigrant Nominee Program. All right. So select a create account type. Select a registration type. You click on it. You see applicant of expression of interest candidates, employers, recruiters, and consultants. So see it. SIN applicant or expression of interest candidates. All right. You are applying for expression of interest, guys. It is when you put interest that you are interested in this particular position that will get to you. All right. So they will be creating a username and password, which I will not show you guys on my screen. Sorry. So let's go. So guys, once you have registered and signed in, you will come to this page, authority to disclose personal information. All right. So you say I agree. And when you say I agree, you will see this page where they will ask you, click here to begin. Click here. Remember, we are starting to create an expression of interest. All right. So you guys, this is it. This is my information. You put your preface, Mrs. All right. Your name is there already. Your date of birth is there. Your gender, you select your gender. You are a female. Marital status, I am married. So you select what is applicable to you. Now you put your passport number, you guys. You put your passport expiry date. All right. So now you put intended destination for settlement. So let's see. Intended destination for settlement. So this is you to choose the area of Saskatchewan you want to settle. See Saskatchewan community dependent on job offer. You can see unknown Saskatchewan destination. All right. So you can choose anywhere. You can choose Regina, which is their capital. Okay. So look at the questions. You put your address, mailing address, telephone number, email address is there. They say, please select one. I'm a skilled worker who wants to live in Saskatchewan. I'm a foreign national currently working and living in Saskatchewan. I want to establish and operate a business. So I'm a skilled worker who wants to live in Saskatchewan. Do you have a representative that will be conducting business on your behalf with immigration? No. All right. So now let me fill other forms and we'll go to the next page. Guys, when you finish filling, remember to click here that they said save. When you save it, you now say continue to next section. All right. So this is it. It's just you filling a form, filling your information, and then you submit. So guys, you start asking the question, do you have a job offer? You said no. All right. The next question said, do you have an express entry profile? You say no. All right, they are doing these things to determine the program you should apply for. Now they say select your intended occupation. You choose your job, whatever you do. Check the list here. These lists are the ones that are eligible for you to apply. So I selected my nurse aide, as you can see on the screen. On the screen, which is healthcare assistant, right? The next question I was asked if I have you completed post-secondary education, training, or apprenticeship? I said yes. If your degree, diploma, certificate is related to the occupation I am applying for, I said yes. All right, that's it. And then you click on save. Look at that place I click is loading save. When you save, they will say determine the category. So when you click on this determine the category, you will now give you the category you are qualified for. And at the end of the day, you see this profile. Click on next to continue. And that's it. Then submit your expression of interest. So besties, after you create an expression of interest, putting in your details, I've showed you how to get started. Just fill the form, follow the on-screen instructions. I don't want to bore you guys with that. When you are done with that, that's all. You now sit down and relax and wait to hear from Saskatchewan, Canada. Now, if they will approve your expression of interest, they will send you an email. Everything is online. You receive an email from them to congratulate you that they have picked you. And when they have done, you will now proceed to apply to SINP, all right, the Immigration Nominee Program for Saskatchewan. If you do that and they nominate you, you will now take your nomination letter and go to IRCC and apply for your permanent residence. So besties, that is it for this video. I will encourage you to check the description box down below. I will put the link that will enable you to look at the list of occupations that are not allowed to participate in the occupation in demand in Sakastasua. All right. So besties, I am focusing on Sakastasua this week. On Thursday, I will bring another amazing banger for you guys from this same province. So watch out for that video, besties. Remember, I upload every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays by 5 p.m. British time. Besties, I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'm encouraging you to apply. You can see Mama Positivity have created an expression of interest on the Sakastasua program. Besties, that is all. Nothing more, nothing less. So give it a try. Don't limit yourself to opportunities. I wish you guys the very best of luck if you are trying this route. May God perfect it. Remember to always put your relocation plans in the hand of God Almighty. Only Him can do what no man can do. I appreciate you guys. If you watched to this moment and you find value in this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. May God bless you as you do that. I will see you guys in our next one. For now, bye besties. Bye guys.